Newbold Memorial Park in Wisconsin, and I'm going to Rhinelander. Alright, I stayed here for the day, and I considered spending the night here, but I don't really want to, so I'm going to leave for Rhinelander. And yeah, leaving in the evening time while there's still some daylight. It's not too deep in the winter time. And I'd like to see a little bit of the area. What time did I say? Was 7? No camping or overnight parking. Oh, I didn't even see that sign until I'm leaving now. I would have never seen it. But you know, I don't even feel like camping anyway. I feel more like just going to the Walmart in Rhinelander. And then tomorrow's Saturday, the library for the short time, 9 to 1. Welcome at the Bear Buck something. Yeah, I want to take my time going. Hopefully it's not too busy. Whoops, okay. Just want the map to follow. I had to adjust the map a little bit to stay on the back roads. I couldn't. Oh my god. He took that really hard. You know, I'm gonna guess that person didn't care if they hit me or not. And it could be like that. That threat is the whole way. Could be going, I could go to the highway and be safe about this, but I really want to sightsee as best I can, at least. Although the woods really limit the sightseeing. Happy place. 2.4 miles to my next turn. Yeah, I got threats of people, of narrow roads, people overstepping into my lane, trees falling on the road, deer jumping out at me. Oh, there's 2 deer right there. They look like they're happy, like they look like they've just crossed, so they have no reason to come back this way. Look like yeah, they still got spots. Both juveniles. Pinehurst Drive. These are some thick woods to hunt in for deer in the fall, in the winter, Thanksgiving. These are some thick woods. Yeah, sure, they thin out a little when everything turns, but still pretty darn thick. There's a lot of fallen trees to get around. You're gonna make a lot of noise hunting in this region. Snapping of twigs. You're gonna be making a lot of noise because there's a lot of noisy issues that present themselves in this area, as thick as everything is and all that. All right. So I cleaned the car out a little bit today. Did some rearranging. What's that on the road? Plastic bottle. And I discovered 3 mealworms. So I still get mealworms to grow in my car. Full-sized. Really disappointing. Part of the reason I decided to clean the car, just partial cleaning, was because I had some wet clothes. I was frustrated with that, and I wanted to turn everything over, put the wet clothes out to dry. I can't have wet clothes, wet cloth in this car. I think it's from condensation. The rain really brings it out. But I had those mealworms on the back rear part, and flies have gotten in. I think they are laying eggs and resulting in mealworms or a different kind of insect. I don't know. But there's definitely 1 alive and then 2 dead. Made sure to toss them out. I'm cleaning more than ever. I mean, I'm I'm able to reach the bare metal. I don't have any carpeting at all. And what carpeting I do have, I don't have any car carpeting at all. It's all out. And I had a problem with them actually growing underneath that when things are getting, with the moist conditions. But now I just have my little kitchen carpets. Kitchen carpet for the flooring on my driver. There's my driver carpet, and Black Lake Road, Ranch Road. Taking a left. Just, I'm able to clean better. I'm able to be on top of it.
To the end of the street.
It feels kind of good to have holes on the bottom of my car, because I just sweep all the dust in them into them holes, and it's easier to clean the car that way. So I don't see any serious logging operations. 0.6 miles for the next right.
The street. Turn
On a T intersection. Here's somebody walking, comfortably walking on the side of the road. So it really shows how rare cars pass by. Watch them probably wave or something. All right. Yep. Yep. And he had a walking stick, wearing a green shirt. See, we got Wallace, Judson, Huston, Regal, Skinner. There's like 7 families they listed. Nordsleys, Sheehan, something. There's like several families grouping up together off the road. I've seen that. This is the 3rd time. I've seen it in multiple places around here. It's some kind of custom for these people.
Miss Village Lake Road.
There's a big old sign right at the T intersection to give directions to probably businesses. Start at the top. NNCR, Weniger, Dobler, Dumoulin, Fort Wilderness, Ski Lodge, B&Z's Cabin, Rustic Lodge, Whitlock. And they're like, right, left, right, left. It's reading a. These aren't exactly street signs, as they are directories, road directories. Because they're just in such thick woods, all in this northern central Wisconsin area. Very, very unique from other parts of the country. Big old boulders off the side of the road. How'd those get there? Thick forests. You can't see but like 20 feet in. I look and I can barely see in. No hunting, no trespassing. How do you trespass in here? It's so thick. The trees are their own, the forest is its own protection. You don't just wander in here. Okay, I saw the top of a car passing from the left to right. Just one. Spider Lake Road. I got a lot of turns. Pearlburg, O'Connor, Fort Wilderness, Dumoulin, JMCB, Tasmania, Rustic Lodge, Reniger, Westfall, Ski Lodge, Wreckager. It's a directory at all these intersections. Oh, this is a really nice road. I don't want to go more than 30 though. Somebody.
Continue on Camp Tazomas.
Where's your list of family names? You got to have more than 3 families. There's another boulder. Instead of rocky mountains, everything is all spread out with boulders in odd places. Here, 2 deer got freaked out. I'm lucky they didn't just jump out in front. I had some weird, I guess, a shuffling inside my car. It scared me too. I scared those deer. They were like shocked to see me. There was just a car that passed by not too long ago, I'm sure. They like the wood line. They like the side of the road so much because the woods are so thick. But the roads are too dangerous. The roads are thick. You don't just go in a full sprint around here. No trespassing. Trees will get in your way. I was just reading about how during Heisman's, and I'm going to the Heisman Trophy guy. He was buried in. Oh, that's what I heard. Heisman Trophy guy was buried in Rhinelander, and they talked about how there was a tree on the football field in the 1800s or early 1900s. That would have been cool. They couldn't find an open enough field to play football. They had to accept a field that had. Why is there beeping? There's a red flashing light. I'm guessing it's somebody's private property. No trespassing, hunting, or fishing. But yeah, this Heisman guy, he was brought to Rhinelander because he was buried next to his wife, and his wife was from Rhinelander, but he wasn't. He never met her in Rhinelander. They never met in Wisconsin, but maybe they visited at times. He kept busy doing his football stuff. Fort Wilderness. Oh, straight. Okay. I don't go that way. Okay. Tasmania. Tessamus in Ekala's world. Bicycle. Say I got a bicycle sign. Many people bicycle this. Taking my time. What do we got here? Liebert. So I think there's a lake nearby. Yeah. There's just there's a bunch of patches of lakes. It's a nice housing setup. Oh, my windows are. I didn't even roll up my front windows. No big deal. I'm not really gonna go too fast anyway. Still got the mosquito screens on these front windows, and I caught some mosquitoes. Still catching mosquitoes. 3.5 miles down this road. Wow, I'm through the forest. Got a little open territory here for growing, what is it, August? So we got some kind of vegetation on display here. I don't think it's wheat. I don't know what the heck it is. Some kind of weird wheat, but doesn't look like it's worth harvesting. Might be a cover crop to fix the soil. Yeah, there's a patch of farmland in between the forests. I didn't study the map close enough to understand the full layout. I just kind of accepted I'll accept what I see on the ground here. Interpret what I see on the ground. I may know. I saw a lot of lakes, that's about it. I just passed a free little library out in the middle of nowhere. There's a yellow painted bike. What does that mean? But they had the box and then a sign that said free little library. There's really not a lot of driveways through here. These people have some real ambition. They're gonna get more traffic from the wildlife than people out here. This is not right.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on Crystal Lake Road.
I'm entering a scout camp. This is not right. There's no way that this is right. And I just lost. Oh no, this is not right at all. How could I go? Do I really go through a camp to get to Rhinelander? Okay, this Garmin is wrong. All right, there's no throughway, but they have the siren meeting here at Camp Tasamas, where camping is king. Founded in 1935. They got old forts. What's this? Okay, I gotta read this now. I'm turning around. Okay, Crystal Lake Scout Reservation firewood policy: bringing firewood on the camp property is prohibited. Okay, that was the sign. Okay, and yeah, just
possible. Make a U-turn, then take the first right.
just down the road is there where they have that annual siren meeting, but I have no idea when they have that meeting. It's here. Okay, I'm getting back onto the road. But wow, I can't believe Garmin has me going through the camp, thinks that I can go through the camp. Maybe at one time that was possible. But
turn right on Camp Tasamas, then take the first right. Turn
so,
right on Spider Lake Road.
oh, okay, it looks like the road is recognized. Garmin just wanted me to go to the camp. Scout camp. It doesn't look like it's active right now, but there was a car. One car.
2 mile. Turn right on Crystal Lake Road.
Okay.
And take the first left.
Well, no clue why she had me turn into the scout camp. It's a bunch of Crystal Lake Scout Reservation. It's a bunch of the sign arrows again. Routes for ATVs. Oh, the scout camp is visible. I might have been able to drive through that. There's somebody. I think I see somebody. Oh, we got posted speed limit signs now.
Turn left on Crystal Lake Road.
I must be getting closer. Got a left and 0.1 miles. Or pretty much just staying on the road. That's the old road, that's it. Right there, it's like a trail. Okay, here. Okay. I think that was the road that Garmin had me try. I would have gone onto a trail. It's now a trail to go through the camp. That's interesting. You know, that's just how they may have done it. That sometimes they just, some roads go through camps early in the navigation, because Garmin is updated to 1950. Oh, there's something on the road. I can see it. It's kind of tall. It's not moving. I think it's a mailbox. Huh. 5 miles. Wow. Oh, there's, looks like an entrance way to something. Didn't even have, couldn't read anything. Alright, there is a deer. Yeah, headlights coming on. I want to be cautious because I'm just blindly coming around sharp bends over pretty significant hills to take deer by surprise. Alright, I'm noticing a lot of lumber harvesting going on. We got logs piled up right across the street from people's houses. I get tempted to like drive in and just have a closer look, but they're right across from the houses. I see that some forest areas are devastated. Well, not devastated, just cut down because they're not easy to see, actually. They leave the trees on the roadside up, so you have to peer between these trees to see in the, yep. Oh no, not here. A little thinned out. They thin out the forest, which is actually much needed. It looks very much needed around here. The forest is so thick already itself that to thin out the forest actually seems like a benefit very much. Wow, that's a lot of toilets. On the right, turkeys, I think, or Canadian geese. What is this for? Is this some kind of concert? Man, they must pack them in here. Big tall fence, bathrooms, I don't know, there's hundreds of bathrooms, porta potties for like people to park, and this is amazing. I thought I saw something about maybe concert or event of some kind. This is just, there's no gate 4. They have at least 4 gates. I want to look at Google Maps. Got a stop sign right on this road. Oh man, they got a whole bunch on the left side. Gate 3. No parking on the side of the road. I could see that being enforced for what they do. They got like firewood. I'm going straight. Some kind of major event area. They cleared the trees. Tons of porta potties. Tall fence. They don't even want, this tall fence is probably to keep the deer out. They don't want deer roaming this plot of land. That's weird. Just a major area where they must they have a lot of, they expect a lot of people. Oh, thrift store. Okay, I thought I was going to discover what the heck this is about. Nativity of Our Lord thrift store. They're trying to advertise to the visitors. My God, though, you don't want to attract too many. If they expect thousands of people out here, you'll get overwhelmed at your thrift store. Okay, how far am I away? 0.7 miles. Got a lot of turns still.
3/4 of a mile. Turn left on North Stevens Street.
I'm seeing more housing and passing by a big lake. I didn't see any, 25. I didn't see any welcome to Rhinelander.
North Stevens Street.
That's a good sized lake. There's just amazing pools of lakes dotted all over this area. Thick forests and pools of lakes. And likely swampy areas in between. 25, so we're going through a downtown carefully. Golf course on the right. $25. It's got kind of a clean smell to this area for some reason. The use of portable electronics something. Winter parking ban, November 15th to April 15th. Well, I hope to be out of here before November 15th. Railroad tracks. Ooh, not too bad. Now we're really seeing some lights.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Okay. Okay, used car, 73 degrees, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is a good time.
Turn right on
Right.
Chippewa Drive.
Right. Quick Trip 370. Triggs. Oh, I think Triggs is a grocery store. That's their distribution center. 35. Motorcycle for sale. Bikes and boards. At somebody's house? Honda Rhinelander. Bet win. There's a casino. Skylight Autism Center. Uh-oh. There are a lot of fatties around here.
Turn right, Chippewa Drive.
So this is the road where they sell a lot of vehicles. A lot of car dealerships on this road. They like to group car dealerships on roads in a lot of places. I got a right.
Turn right, Chippewa Drive.
Yeah, I don't really go directly to Walmart. I gotta kind of pass it or something. Road closed. Ooh, that was a drop. Because of construction. Somebody is behind me. Oh, what was that song? Okay, 2 miles now. 35. Alright, I was struggling to look over and I seen Walmart. Oh, it's down a ways. I can't pass through. Okay, I can see the Walmart's. Oh my god, that's the Walmart sign right there. Right? Now I passed it when I shouldn't have. Oh man. Okay.
Turn right on Lincoln Street.
Second guess myself, I guess. So it's all right here. Big bus. Garden Center is on the other side. Okay, so I'm here. All right, Rhinelander, Wisconsin. All right, the car seemed to have started okay. Now I see seagulls around here, and had I seen them earlier, I would not have tossed the yolk in the garbage. Feel kind of bad about that. So I only want to eat half the yolks. Half the yolks. And these are soft boiled yolks too. I did the hard boiling, but undercooked. But I think they're fine. I ate over half the eggs yesterday. 7 or 8. And I was fine. Don't want to make a big well, I like the taste of soft boiled yolks, but I don't want to make a big habit of eating them like that. So yeah, what did I have, like 4 or 5 eggs this morning, along with my bread, honey, and peanuts. I slept here last night, nice and cool. I got a super king or a king blanket that I slept under, and it's really nice to have all that space. Extra large blanket, 108 by 80 or something. Very wide and tall, and no problems covering me. Kept warm. I bought another king blanket. I don't think it's gonna be as warm, but if they feel like they might be better than a sleeping bag. Oh my god, what was that? A rock? Oh my god, the Hodag! The Hodag's in more than one spot. That was something I wanted to check out today, was a statue of a Hodag. Rhinelander. I have to measure the distance between Rhinelander and Weiss Lake. We're about the same distance north, but straight east. And it's just amazing to me to compare cities now around Rice Lake. The city I grew up in, I never heard of a Hodag. I didn't know what a Hodag was. I had to come to Rhinelander to find out. But it's like, you look at St. Cloud, Minnesota. All right, that's on the far west of Rice Lake, just as far north. And it's just completely different, because a lot of the reason is the vegetation. You could see that stark contrast on the Google Maps. Another Hodag! But yeah, it's just such a more dense tree cover. Race Lake does not have this kind of density in forest. Somebody painted a picture of the Hodag, and I think there's more mosquitoes. There's another Hodag. More mosquitoes in these parts, and you know, that really, the thickness, this Hodag beer, the super thickness of these forests around here really lends to the mystique of the Hodag, because you just can't go through the woods wandering around to find this thing. If there is such a beast, it really can hide well, really good. It can hide really good in these thick forests if it knows how to navigate them properly. I think deer struggle in these parts. They can't just break out in an open run. The trees are just too thick. Some of the thickest forest around that I've seen. Not even in the Ozarks. You know, the Ozarks are just incredibly hilly and somewhat woodsy, but not at all like this. What we got going on in these woods is just amazing. Uh-oh.
Turn right on East Drive Street.
We got some closed roads. Now I want to go to the library and wait an hour. 2-hour parking, no overnight. Okay, and the library is pretty downtown. Oh my God, somebody's right. So well, the weekends should be free. Okay, McDonald's, all right. If I have any emergencies, I can come to McDonald's a couple of blocks away. And I'm thinking I'll just,
Turn right on East Drive Street.
I think I got this. A Hodag right in front of the library, and it's a part of the food bank thing. Okay, parking for library.
District Library.
Oh God. All right, I got a little confused about the parking situation here. There's supposed to be public parking on the other side of the street of the library, but if I don't see it immediately, I'm gonna have to park here.